kind to people because you never know what someone's going through. I might look like I'm okay, but I support Manchester United.
And I get it. I agree with you. Maguire should not be starting for us, but at this moment in time, he's the least of our problems in this team. Yeah. We've got a midfield that's like lesbian sex, no penetration whatsoever. Like, I'm sick to death.
Damn, Jesus Christ.
I'm sick to death of seeing this team, bro. Like, I'm fed up of him, mate.
Really don't use it. Oh my, fuck you, fuck you, fuck you, fuck you! We will be relegated, fuck. We will be relegated, guys. I don't have any hope anymore. I don't have any hope.
Where's the transfers? We're on our knees right now. On our knees. Relegation is on the cards. Oh, but you're negative. You're negative. Henry's not a Tottenham fan. Henry talks Arsenal. Fuck off, the lot of you. As Saeed would say, I'll meet you all in the car park. Because this right here is beyond a joke now. We are the laughingstock of the Premier League, the so-called Big Six. We can't even beat Everton. Dominic Calvert-Lewin, 0 goals in his last 16 games, and he's twisting and turning us up, puts in a washing machine on a spin cycle, making our defenders fall over, bangs it in and die, dancing for our back line. Everton had 7 injuries. I don't want to hear about injuries anymore.
Havertz, okay.
Marino!
That's all about Deckers! Oh my God! That is all about 41! That is all about 41! Thank you! That's my captain!
But VAR, look at this, bro.
They can't give that, though.
I think it's off his hand.
No, he moved it instead. He moved it in.
He even moved it like that.
He moved it in.
No, he marked off his belly. I'm being optimistic. He marked off his belly. He marked off his belly.
They're gonna look. He moved out the way.
It's off his hip.
But he moved out the way.
Are you blind, bro? Are you fucking blind?
Bro, I want the goal, bro.
Man, it's hitting his hand, you're saying hip.
Wait.
That's not a goal, you know.
What? No, what I'm saying, bro. You're watching it, and you're saying it's hitting his hip.
He might have twisted.
It's hitting his hip.
Odegaard to whip it in. They're all up there. And that cross sums that guy up. Quick, sell him on FIFA. Game over. 2-2 draw. Martin Odegaard. Get out of the club, Arteta! You're ruining us! Sack him!
Sensational.
Wait, was I meant to do the intro after that?
That's sensational. Come on.
All right, my people. Hello and welcome to the End2End Football Podcast. Here with myself, Abs End2End. Full house today. 3 of us here all at the same time. Got SAS and Kuda. Kuda, I'm coming with you first because that smirk from SAS is winding me up. So, what are you saying? How are you feeling?
Oh, good weekend, isn't it? Good weekend, you know what I mean? Dispatching of the ops. That's what I like to see. My Teta double, you know, like that.
They don't know about that.
Wait, who's they?
You didn't score 2 goals this weekend, did you?
Oh.
Okay, go on. I'm waiting for my introduction now.
That's unimportant. How are you feeling, SAS? Because
splendid, as you can see. We're in order of where we are in the league right now. First, second. I mean, so. And we ain't talking about Real Madrid, you know. We're talking about Palace over there, you know. It's wild. It's wild.
Hey, you know what, Sean? Yeah, you can wait, bro. You know what I mean? That's why it's at the bottom there. Bro, imagine it took us how many games for Palace to win their first game? Won their first game, the 9th game or something like that.
Yeah.
And somehow they're above Man United.
So the question is, Abs, how are you this weekend?
Boy, I'll be real with you, yeah?
Mm-hmm.
I wasn't shocked by the result. Right? I can't be shocked at the result because even though I didn't watch the game in full, like every minute, all right, I caught glimpses. I caught a bit of the Southampton game midweek. And if it wasn't for 12 minutes of
Ahmad,
ultra super performance by Ahmad, bearing in mind Ahmad was there for 90 minutes, but even he was shocking for majority of that game. But for at least 12 minutes, he became the best player in the world for a moment, got his hat-trick, and we got the points. But I also know that other teams prepared defensively for Ahmad to make sure they silenced him. Newcastle was the one that I remember vividly because almost every time Ahmad got the ball, 2 people were on him. Brighton didn't really have to this game. And our record against Brighton has not been good recently. I think ever since we beat them on that...
You know what? Ever since that nasty...
The penalty after the full-time whistle. Yes.
Yeah, you've been paying
yes,
for your
that's exactly what I was going to say. Ever since that,
I don't think
we have a good record. I don't think we've beaten them since. I might be wrong. Maybe we've beaten them 1-0 before somewhere. I might be wrong. Someone in the comments can remind me or put a comment after the show if you watch it afterwards. Someone can remind me, but I can't remember comfortably beating them since. So I did not look at this game and think, "Oh, we're back on track." Yeah, we drew against Liverpool, we drew against Arsenal and beat them on penalties. We beat Southampton. I did not see those results. All right, I did not open my eyes and go, "Hey!"
So what you was anticipating a loss here?
I was anticipating the most I thought Man United would get was a draw.
At home. Big bad with United.
Yeah, that's
sometimes dreams and all that.
Let's start bringing back predictions. You know what I mean?
Sometimes it happens like that. Sometimes it happens like that.
It sounds like a load of waffle right now, a load of like backtracking and trying to just.
No, there's no backtracking because there's nowhere on this planet that you see me say we're gonna beat Brighton.
Well, I never heard you speak
a good result.
Either.
Do I want a good result? Yes. Do I feel we're gonna get good results? No. Anyone that watched our Southampton game knows that we were lucky to win that game. That was Southampton. Brighton have better players. And as Owen Hargreaves said, there's at least 4 players in Brighton thing that walk into the United squad.
4.
Possibly more, sure.
I know that. That's what I'm asking you for.
Just for a laugh, anyway. Can you name us some of them, man?
Right.
João Pedro, they'll start. João Pedro definitely starts up front for you, man.
Danny Welbeck.
Obviously.
Yeah,
hey, that right winger, boy.
Minte.
Yeah. Man of the match performance, isn't it? Yeah.
Well, even Joe Blackman, yeah?
Oh, he gets
Joe Blackman is saying the same thing, yeah?
Bro, listen, anyone with decent football knowledge, right, would have watched that and I would have watched us at Southampton, even the Arsenal game.
Yeah.
Right? It was good because we had 10 men, but we rode a lot there as well. Right? Yeah. And actually, if anyone's watched Amorim's football at Sporting, right, there is a lot of times he rides his luck, but usually he can outscore the opposition. So it doesn't matter.
Even the Man City game where they wall up Man City with the Jokeris hat-trick.
Yep.
Man City had quite a lot of chances at 1-1.
Yep. His game isn't total domination. It's usually I will outscore you. And then by the time they've got to 1 and 2, the opposition are like, changing their tactics, trying to match. Then they get the third or fourth and done. Game done. Walk off. Do you get what I mean? So I understand that his football is going to be like that anyway. But I mean, look at the comment the guy said about our midfield. No penetration. That's loud. What he said there was loud, bro. Right? And then I go even further. I've just said teams are preparing to shut down Ahmad because they know everyone else is shit. That includes our captain. Even though he scored today, he still gets his GA today, right? For that penalty. He was shit. Xerxes is not a threat. And he's good at holding up, but he's not a threat goal scoring wise.
Well, that's what I would say. It was more than 4 players. Because if I'm looking at it now, just looking at Danny Welbeck and Joe Pedro, they both walk into your team.
I wouldn't take Danny Welbeck, but Pedro 100%.
You'll take Matoma.
100%.
You'll take Lewis Dunk.
Dunk 100%. I can't say I've watched enough of the other centre back.
Even the other striker, the other one, the French one, I think he
Jorginho Rata.
Yeah, I think he gets into your team as well.
Oh, 100%. It's more than 4.
And that was just me just saying out loud. And obviously Solly March is there as well. Like Lamptey as well. Like this, yeah.
Yeah, but Lamptey, I don't know if they would get into your team because remember you don't really play. Well,
as a wing back, as an attacking wing back.
I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie. I'm gonna repeat what I said on the last stream. Yeah. About the United situation right now, which is gonna sound mad, but I think this is good for you, man. I think this is the best thing that can happen to you, man, right now. Yeah, obviously, right now you want to be getting dubs, you don't want to get relegated, but who knows, yeah. But I think this is the best thing because if this man came in and all of a sudden results picked up, these sideman players will be there getting new contracts. These sideman players will be there again. And they'll show themselves up the following season or the season after. I think if the only problem is obviously you could get to a point where the man say, oh, you know what, the results are a bit too silly, get him out. Yeah. But I think it's a positive. If you can survive, just survive. Just be there in the summer.
Survive what?
Just survive the job. To survive and the Prem. But anyway, survive the job. Yeah, survive the Prem.
Stay in the Prem, bro.
Yeah, stay in the Prem, survive the job. Don't get sacked, yeah. And it's like he needs to do the Ollie thing. You know when Ollie used to like get the result, just as he's about to get that final blow to get sacked, he just gets the result. Yeah, he needs to just do that. Just do that to the end of the season because the way it is right now, everyone is in agreement. These players are dead, and this is the state of mind that you need to go into the summer. Yeah, not the state of mind where you've gone into the summer where Garnacho was the new big thing, or I don't know, like you're talking about selling them right now, but you know what I mean. Well, there's a lot of these man that you're doing new deals, yeah, hyping them up. Players that were never that. They're getting exposed.
This is my biggest problem, Kudo, right? Because unfortunately, he's not one of those protected individuals in football, innit? Amorim guy, yeah. I'm seeing reporters, and we know how strong Ineos are in the reporting market, right? I'm seeing reporters now trying to downplay how bad the players are and starting to try and switch it now to Amorim. What Amorim is doing in the press conferences, right, is being a step ahead of them by saying things before they start saying it, writing it up. Like saying this is the worst United team. Okay, go on, now write it up. I've said it now, so go write it up.
Well, you think this is 8 Mile, bro? What are you talking about?
No. But it's important. No. But everything is important, right? And I say why I say everything's important because I'm seeing a switch, and this switch is happening when we're on the 3rd week of this window being open, and Ineos are not buying no one. Well, they're not making the situation better for him.
They definitely need to get Victor Osimhen because he's clear of anyone you've got.
I think Arsenal are going for him, no?
Oh my God! You know, am I going to let him go? Yeah. You better watch.
We're not in a conversation for Victor.
But the thing is, Arsenal. Who's going to be more desperate to get him? Arsenal, because they know they need that goal scorer to try and get them to the Premiership. You understand, or the Champions League.
Well,
these men are what they're fighting relegation. Be all on the
relegation is that's a threat, though, isn't it?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
So they should be desperate as well.
Yeah, but this is what I'm saying. Like Ineos, imagine we're in this place, and Ineos are not talking about buying a player; they're talking about selling players, and it's not even the players that we need to get rid of and get off the books. It's not the Lindelofs, it's not the Casemiro, it's not Eriksen. It's not okay. Fair enough. I think Eriksen's got a year left or whatever in his contract, but still, you can get him out now. It's not even Rashford, who before the window opened, we're talking about selling. We're talking about selling Garnacho and Kobe Mainoo. Those are the two names that have come out for sales.
And like them, man. I mean, I'll take Kobe Mainoo out of it, but like Garnacho, for example, he's mid, isn't it? But you wouldn't be on the top of my list of people to get rid of. You wouldn't be even in my top 10 to get rid of. If I was doing a list of who you need to get rid of, the natural one is not even in my top 10.
And they're selling him for money. So the idea is, if we sell him for,
so what else would they be selling him for?
What? I understand what I'm saying there, bro. But what I'm trying to say is,
nasty guy.
I don't even know why he done that, but he's dumb.
No, because you know why I asked the question?
No.
You see, when I asked the question, I'm answering the question. What would they be selling him for?
Because he's an academy player, it's pure profits. So whatever money they get from him is pure profits, which they can add on that PSR nonsense, which then allows them to spend. Obviously, if they can break whatever they spend, if they can spread it in 5 years. Right, they know for at least 1 year it's covered. So if they get 50 million and they spend 150 million, but spread that over 5 years, they know for this season his sale covers one of those years, and they have to figure out the rest because they're doing it bit by bit. But again, this goes all the way back to when I was calling this guy a broke billionaire. It goes all the way back to this because I don't understand. Did you buy the club? Are you not meant to be clearing out the debts? Was this not one of the priorities of buying this damn club? I don't even know what's going on. He's out there now begging for the government to help him build a new stadium. Brother, you said you're going to do it out of your own money. Now you're begging the council to help you.
It's funny.
How much stake does he have in the club, though? Like, do you know what I mean?
20 again, but you wanted to buy the whole thing out. You attempted to buy the whole thing out. Right, you were 2 billion less than what they wanted, and instead of going, I'm going to up it now to match what they want, you went, hey, let me just give you this 2.5, hold that in it, and I'll take like 27 or 30% in that he now has of it.
Man is saying he's sacking dinner ladies and that.
But yeah, he's cutting Ferguson's contract. He's taking the staff money away. He's stopping the Christmas party. He's stopping players for paying for the Christmas party so they don't look worse than they already do. They're trying to sell their youth, and they're still paying these idiots that are over there.
Streets are saying that he's the only billionaire using payday loans.
But Canada settings, you know. This guy's a fool, bro. This whole thing's a mess, right? And even listen, when they first done it, it looked like a great move. Like, oh, United are serious. Like when they said to Amorim, bro, you either come now or go somewhere else, right? Kind of forced his hand to make sure that he came now. But so you forced his hand to get here, but you're giving him nothing to work with. You're giving him nothing to work with. You're giving him nothing to work with, then you're taking assets out. Again, Garnacho's mid, right? But he's a youngster. Surely his figures don't affect the books that much. But he's going to play. Rashford is not going to play. Lindelof is not going to play. Eriksen's going to play minimum. Garnacho is actually going to play a lot of games. But so he's an asset right now in this predicament that we're in. And that's the one you want to sell. Or Kobe, when we have no other centre midfielders to play. The whole thing is a mess. And now they're telling guys that got season tickets, if you miss 3 games or is it 4 games, they're going to cancel your season ticket, sell it to someone else. Like everything they're doing, this money grabbing thing that they're doing, it don't make sense.
So if I put my conspiracy hat on, yeah, you know that guy that he signed from Man City. That was I don't know what role he had in Man City. He was some big wig at Man City, but then he left.
Omar Barada.
Did he leave?
No, he's still there. It's the other one, the one that we got from that we paid 5 million for from Newcastle. He's left, and we've had to pay him.
Why did he leave, though?
Because he was backing Ten Hag, and he didn't want to sack him, and he didn't sack him, and he's the one that spent all the money in the summer to help Ten Hag, right? And then when we finally decided that Ten Hag had to go, his next manager was Gareth Southgate, so they stopped talking to him because they clearly went, this guy don't know too much, does he? So
then what was the Man City guy doing? Why did they leave this guy to have all these decisions? Because I remember when you got the Man City guy, some of the fans were gassed.
They were gassed for Ineos as well. But yeah.
Listen, so a lot of the fans were gassed when Ineos was there. A lot of the fans got gassed when Omar Barada came. Then Ashton, then there's Jamie, whatever his name is, Javen Cox or whatever his name is, and then I think someone else is coming in as well. All of this means nothing if they're not going to be given money to spend.
Do you know what? Since these are coming, it seems to only get worse.
Well, this is the Ineos curse, the Ineos curse that a lot of people are talking about. Because unfortunately for them, they've taken in their sports department, they failed more times than they've won.
Yeah,
a lot more times than they've won, and this was one of the reasons why people weren't interested in them before, right? But they're here now. You know, in my head here, there's some part of me that goes, "Ooh, sometimes it's better the devil you know."
I've said that. I said that
sometimes
before.
It's better the devil you know.
I think I said that. I think with the whole keeper situation with the gear and that.
Because, you know, in this, I'm going to come back to that still. Because, you know, sometimes you sit there and think, the Glazers would have spent money by now at least.
They did spend money.
They would have borrowed money somehow and spent and tried to rescue this whole thing. The Ineos guys are making more cuts. They're seeing the results. They're seeing us in 13th place, 14th or 15th and go, all right, let's cut this. Let's cut these workers over here that are on average wages.
I don't get that. I don't get
to somehow make up 200,000 to go somewhere else.
Because I'm sorry, dinner ladies are know that. Yeah, I mean, what's that really doing to the balance sheet?
By the way, they ain't fixed nothing in the stadium yet.
I see a picture of rats running around on the stadium, or mice and that running around on the stadium at Old Trafford.
Yeah, we lost our health rating. It's 1 star.
Nah, brother, that's a no star for me, bro. Rats running around on the pitch. Ain't no food around there.
Oh my days, bro.
That's wild.
Imagine the health label of a big club, big Old Trafford, reduced to 1.
Boy, I don't know if you can really call yourself big right now, boy.
Well, fallen giants. I want to put that way.
Slain giants.
I think he's going terribly. Anyway, Brighton.
I think Ineos
worse than the Glazers.
Are
you being serious?
Worse. They were 100% worse.
Are you being serious?
Worse.
They're worse.
That's mad.
They're worse.
Because when the man came in, there was a lot of hope. But you know what? I reserve judgment until you obviously see what they're going to do. Yeah. But the one thing though that just had my spidey senses just tingling just a little bit. I'm not going to sit here and try to do hindsight like I always knew they were dead. No. But the only thing was just the percentage. That just doesn't fill me with confidence. The 25% thing don't fill me with confidence. That doesn't really fill me with the confidence that they could.
Yeah, they've upped it now to 30, Kuda. Like,
I don't know. What can you really do with that? Do you know what I mean? It sounds like you're on a cash grab, you know, because you're gonna try and get return on investment on that 30%, which means you're gonna be moving mad. Which is now we're seeing dinner ladies getting sacked. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but you know the craziest thing about it, right? If this money grab or this type of business deal they're doing, if it made the club more valuable, the Glazers win.
Yeah.
and you're still, and if you were thinking about buying them out, you now have to pay more. Right? So logistically, it doesn't make sense. It never made sense to me in the first place. The Glazers wanted 6 to 7 billion. If you had that, you pay for that. Right? What you've done now is paying 2 for 30%, or 3, round it up, for 30%. Right? You can see the math is already off on that one, yeah, because they wanted 6 to 7. And now, if you succeed in your footballing part, your cuts, the team become more successful, the rest of it goes up in prices.
Yeah.
So where you could have bought them out for 7, you might now have to pay 10.
Yeah, but that depends on what type of contract they've signed, though. Because
the Glazers are no fools. They're not going to let a chance of price increase slip away from their hands.
I hate
number like
yeah, but look, for the number that they're charging for Man United, yeah, with the debt that they've got them in, to even think about people coming to get it, you understand? They could have had something that a stipulation that they've put in where we'll give you even 7.5, but if you lot will say be the value of 10 bill, you ain't gonna get that. You're only gonna get the 7.5.
And this is the crazy thing: whatever price they make, whatever price they tell you, you have to add $1 billion for the debt you have to take on top of it. So if they say 10, you're spending 11 because you have to clear that debt up. It's none of their business. It's not in their name. So
That's
we're screwed.
Dire situation,
We're screwed.
bro.
We're screwed.
Huh?
We're screwed. The only chance we had is if Saudi money came, or one of them people, them sides. You know what I mean?
The fake shake you man were twerking for, yeah. I ain't seen that guy. I ain't seen that guy anywhere since.
You know what's funny? Ineos is the one that came up with that story. It's been disproven already.
What's that?
That whole fake nonsense. Ineos is the one that came that story up. Them and the
Where is he though? Is he still about?
I don't know.
Jassim and that. You know what I mean?
You know, the only reason that it was disproven because he came out
having Sheikh Jassim profile pictures and that, bro. It was weird. Some of your fans are moving mad.
Brother, I had it here. Because I knew the alternative was this. Was likely to be this. This is ridiculous, bro.
Man are turning up to Old Trafford in thrones and that. Yeah. You guys are nasty work.
Yeah, but look at the alternative. Look where we are now. This was the alternative. So, of course, let the chance for me to wear them throws again. I'll wear it again, bro.
I'm saying let the chance to bust it down for the shaky.
Yeah, but you know, it's funny because everybody was screaming Glazers out. Indians have stepped up. And look what you've got, boy. It's like a slap in the face. You're already down and the man just come and slap you in the face. Multiple times. How much did they spend in the summer? How much did they spend the summer? Just
200, I think.
These are money. These are that makes amount of money. Yeah, I swear that.
I'd thankfully I'm going to say thankfully it's not Ineos, but it isn't. But Jesus, it still doesn't look good. That one there, and then the real slap on the face is people are trying to. We bought Mason Mount with 1 year left on his contract, injury pro as well, for about 60 altogether, right? Because it was 50 F5 and add-ons, right? Whether he's reached the add-ons or not, I don't know, because it might have been talking about winning rather than him playing. So God knows if he's reached it. And then people are trying to buy Garnacho off us for less. A guy that's actually fit, that's played, that has a bit of that has talent, right? Trying to buy him for less than that. And United are actually thinking about it.
Yeah, but you know, you're not stupid. You know about the English tax already, so
yeah, I know. But this is why I'm saying it. It's like, really? And that man that we spent all this money for, but he's not. Has he played this season?
Yeah, he came on and he went off injured.
Put it this way, yeah. When I look at the team sheet, I don't expect to see his name there.
Yeah, because he came on and he went off injured.
Yeah,
I always forget Luke Shaw plays for you, man. My days, so Luke Shaw. You know.
I told you he's full-time injured.
That's like when I saw Kieran Tierney for Arsenal. I was like, yo, bro.
Well, you got Malacia back though, isn't it?
He's slowly coming back, slowly. Yeah, at least he can be used. He's useful, isn't it?
Boy, I mean,
he was a wing back.
Yeah. He's fine. He's fine in that position. To be honest, we don't really
Well,
have.
said, you didn't sound too sure still, but
No. As in, he's more defensive. He's more defensive, solid, but he's fine. At the end of the day, right? I can guarantee him, Malacia will give me one thing: he'll be defensively sound. I can't even get that guarantee from Delo. Delo can't guarantee me being good attacking. Can't guarantee me being good defensive. Literally, his only one game that he's looked good is against Liverpool and Trent. That's the only game he's looked good. Every other game he's been suspect. Do I even mention how he got sent off against Arsenal, which was the most stupidest thing ever as well?
Diabolical. You know what? I'll let you mention Arsenal, but let's
hold on, wait. We haven't even spoke about the game here, bro. We spoke about United as a club.
Brother, we're 30 minutes in.
We're 30 minutes in, bro. We don't need to talk about the game.
No, because I want to hear this guy's. I want to hear your thing on no. Because when I said last time, that the second keeper should now be the first one, you said to me no.
Yeah, and I'm still sticking to that. We have two shit keepers, Sean. What do you want me to say? We have two shit keepers. Surprise. Yeah.
But also when I did say you should have kept David De Gea, you said to me no.
Yes, I'm right, and I'm still right on that, right? But the thing is, this is the first keeper we bought since De Gea. I like to remind people, yeah.
But let's not do a revisionist history on De Gea. De Gea was doing a madness towards
brother.
Like, he was doing foolish.
That last year he was doing an absolute madness.
Does he even have a club right
now? Put it this way, yeah. Even Pep, right? Pep bought was it Bravo first? That didn't work. Yeah. Then got Edison. I'm not even saying Edison's a brilliant goalkeeper, but from what he was trying to do, he had to make the mistake with Bravo. Or wherever am I saying his name right? Yeah,
it was
right. Claudio
and then got Edison, right? Yeah. Sean, remind me, before you got Allison, who was your goalkeeper?
What?
Yeah, funny that
Simon Mignolet.
Right. So
and
even
Karius.
that,
we had Karius.
That had to
Karius
go. That went wrong, and then my man go, nope, we need to get a second goalkeeper to correct the mistake.
All right, but hold on.
The problem we have, hold on, I'll finish. The problem Man United have is Ineos don't want to spend money because he should be top 3 of the things we have to change on the pitch. Granted, I'm not defending this brother. I'm not saying he's wicked goalkeeper. I'm just saying he's not the most important thing we have to change, but he has to be something that we have to change eventually.
I think it definitely is the most important thing you definitely have to change.
No, the fact that we can't score a goal is the most important thing we got to change. The fact that we don't have fullbacks or wing backs.
The striker situation for me is number 1 for you.
Man. Number 1 is the striker. Number 2 is the wing back.
Xerxes that don't score, and then the other clown.
Yeah, but
that's twerking all the time.
Yeah, but listen. Whoever done their research on them man to come in the first place is a clown. Yeah, so all the man that Ineos brought in, Brada, whoever else came in after that, joke man. Yeah, and the Man United fans that thought them man were gonna come and do something, more joke man.
Oh my days. So that doesn't mean sound too far-fetched, to be honest, with the way it sounded. And it's a bit sus. This guy wanted to buy Chelsea on the cheap, obviously, when, you know what I mean, Abramovich was on his way out and he was all the sanctions. Do you know what I mean? Because Chelsea, remember,
by the way,
there was
same
a
amount of money he offered, by the way.
Yeah.
It seems like he can't offer more than 3 billion. Yeah. He seems like a guy that's worth 29 billion can't offer more than 3 billion to buy something. You don't want this, bro. Just say you don't really want it.
Yeah, you can't say.
I think Glazers have conned him. I think he was there coming for a show. He really thought there was someone else that was going to obviously take over the offer. Then he can start yapping and all the rest. Because if you look at his team in France, they're not doing well. Like, in there, the amount of money that he has to spend to get United right, if he spent 10th of that in the French club, they would be top. Yet they're still struggling.
Or at least be second. If they were
at least be second because PSG, yeah, for PSG. But you can catch PSG out. Leo have done it. No, but hold on a second. You can catch PSG out. Leo have done it.
No, they have. If they were challenging, if they were a team, I wouldn't even give them second. Even if they were finishing third, yeah, consistently third, I would say, you know what, he's doing a decent job with that club. But he's nowhere near, bro. He's nowhere near. But again, we are pressed for time, but let's keep it moving.
To make it simple, the game was shit. Man United lost. Brighton were not even that good. They came out of second gear once. There you go.
It could have been more.
And they could have scored more. Yeah, done. Review done. We didn't take a shot on target at home.
Oh, you're -5, -6 goal difference now.
-5. There you go. Done. Review done. United shit. There you go. There you go.
Western Palace, you know. That's crazy.
Do you know what? I didn't know that until you made your little video and I created it. I said, what? I went to go and check the table. I said, yeah, Jesus Christ.
Oh.
I said, bro, Jesus.
A team that couldn't get a dub, blood. Like,
yeah, but look, you're a team that's really spent hardly any money, that sold all your best players as well.
Bro, it's not even comparable in this slightest. It's embarrassing for them and Tottenham. It is embarrassing to be sitting behind Palace, bro. Like, you know what I mean? Like you said, for the fact that they ain't spent money and the start that they had, it was like 6 games, bro, with just L's. Like, you know what I mean? Like, come on.
Yeah, but like I said, it's like selling your best players and not bringing nobody else in as well.
Yeah, it's diabolical.
But oh well, we move.
We move, boy. Let's move. To, I don't even know if I can call them title challengers. They're just there. I'll be real.
You talk about
I was gonna say title challengers Arsenal, but I can't call them that. I'll just say top 4
contenders.
You know what I mean? Top 4 contenders.
Yeah.
Because, and this is why I can't see Arsenal winning this league. Yeah. Amongst many problems, they're just too emotional, and it comes from the manager as well. Yeah, that fraud comes from him. You're too emotional. We saw it in the documentary. I know this is gonna sound mad, yeah, but we're here. Yeah. If Liverpool had walloped Brentford from the start, 5-0, bang, hold that. Yeah, Arsenal would have won that game. Yeah, but these soft youths, yeah, we're watching that game. Right, they're dropping points, you know. Daweezy comes in, dagger, depression. Yeah, you go into this game. All right, you go a goal up. You get the second goal. I wouldn't say it was comfortable, but it was fairly comfortable. You know, when that first goal went in, I was like, they ain't winning. They're not winning this game. Just the 2-1 goal, I was like, they're done. Yeah, you could see in the crowd. You could see Arteta as well. Do you know what I mean? Panicking. You know, he spreads panic into the team as well. It's supposed to be the other way around. He's supposed to be calming the team down. Yeah, but he spreads panic in there because he's just flapping around, fighting with everybody, fighting with all the fourth officials. All this just seeps onto the pitch.
Mm-hmm.
This team does not have the maturity to follow through. Yeah, it's all good, you know what I mean, amassing the points when you know what I mean, at the beginning. But it gets to the business end, the bums are going. Yeah. And once again, it's Unai Emery. Unai Emery said, yeah, you man think you can sack me, try to win the Prem. Hell nah, not on my watch. Yeah? This man is almost single-handedly responsible, yeah, for crashing their Prem season. Beat them twice last year, or beat them and drew, whatever it was. Yeah, this season already, bang, dagger. Because if they had won this game, they're still behind, but you could have some hope. Okay, you know, we're going. I'm sorry, this game here, this is like, well, hopefully Liverpool just crash out in it. You know what I mean? You're just on a prayer now. You're praying now. That's where you're at now. You're not challenging. You're just praying now. You're just hoping. They carry on like this, bro. They will see Man City above them, and that'll be embarrassing. Yeah,
I think that's going to happen. Forget embarrassing. I think that's coming.
Well, but nah, bro. You'll still be embarrassing. I'm I'm still calling them off. If they let Man City, the way they've started, finish above them, they deserve all the flogging. Yeah, they deserve all the flogging. I'm seeing the excuses are out already. Oh, Saka's out.
But it's funny because Saka wasn't an issue when they were 2-0 up.
Exactly.
I mean, the guys that we're complaining about, the last time, if I remember correctly, they complained about Trossard, they complained about Havertz, they complained about Martinelli. Trossard got man of the match, 2 assists. Martinelli scored, Havertz scored. What was the issue? Well, as I said, the issue was, for some reason, from a 2-0 position, these guys just, their mentality just dropped.
Listen,
and we've said this a million times. I think we've said it now through 2 seasons in a row that they don't have the mentality of champions.
Listen.
And they still don't.
You see on the mentality thing, yeah? They're just a champagne Spurs, innit? Do you know what I mean? They don't have the level of bottling as what Spurs do, but they're their cousins, innit? On the bottling thing. Because I'm sorry, this game is a bottle. Yeah. We've had other games where we're like, all right, they don't look like scoring. They had a lot of chances, you know. Trossard could have even had a hat-trick in this game.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, his finishing was a bit dead. Do you know what I mean? They always had the one ruled out handball, clear handball. I don't know why. I mean, there was one fan talking about hit. I mean, Specsaver settings for my man. That was crazy. Yeah? A couple of goals ruled offside. They're actually creating chances. But again, I go to mentality. When that goal went in, it was bottle job mode engaged. You can tell the crowd was nervous. The team was nervous. Arteta was nervous. Yeah?
Yep.
You know what I say? Act like you've been here before. No composure. That team on the mentality thing, you see that phrase, mentality monsters. They're the opposite. I don't know what the opposite of mentality monsters is. You know what I mean? But that's what them are. Whatever mentality, the opposite to that is, that's what this man are.
It's funny because it's the shortest man on the pitch that's got the header, Tillemans. And the way he got the header, what was Moreno thinking? What was he thinking?
Do you know what, right? I want to give only that goal. The second goal was horrible marking.
And they hit the post before the
and they hit the post, but yeah, Tillemans hit the post before that.
And he was close before that. Before that, he hit the post as well. He had one that just went wide of the post.
Yeah.
As soon as that goal went in, they died, bro.
Yeah, but to be fair on Arsenal on that one, that cross was delicious. I don't say those words. I don't say that word like that often, yeah. But that cross was absolutely mad. He bent around the whole back line.
It was a beautiful cross. Again, yeah, obviously you can always pick holes and most goals conceded, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
I want to repeat myself. My problem with this game is the mentality when they conceded that one goal, bro. They died. Like, it was so obvious that it was going to end in an L or a draw at most. Because I watched the whole game, and I swear down, as soon as that goal went in, you could just tell the way the players are looking at Teta on the side. I was like, yeah, you man are rattled. The crowd, all that singing, that stopped real quick. It was back to library settings.
Yeah, but I have to say, the equalizing goal from Watkins, what on God's green earth was going on there? Partey didn't want to come back. He weren't interested in marking. Havertz, the ball goes over his head. The marking is just shocking. To have Watkins on his own like that. I was like, come on. Someone's dropped the ball here.
I mean, what do you think the Chelsea team with 15 goals would do something like that?
Can we might as well just throw that away, bro. Because come on, man. It's done.
Nah, bro, but their fans had the audacity to say that, though. I'll never let that go, bro. I'll never let that go.
You never think that you was a man defending this team before.
Hey, listen. I was in court with them, defending them, so I've got all their case files in it, so you know what I mean? When I've now flipped, I've got all the data. The data is all there, bro. They want to embarrass me on this pod. I've defended you. This is what you're gonna done. No. You have shamed me on this pod.
So you know what? If you're right, Kuda, question to you, and then the same to you, Abs. If this was your team, yeah, and this was your manager, would you still want him at the managing your club? Why the pause is saying everything, you know?
All I'll say,
I wait for Kuda to answer.
All I'll say is, just look at my name right now.
Still Carlo. All right, cool. Say the word.
Okay. So if I can be Carlo out, and we're top of the league, we're top of the league. We're European champions and league champions, yeah. And I'm Carlo out. What would I do with this man? I flogged him time ago, bro. Time ago. Time ago. I didn't even wait for this time. Yeah? But I flogged him the time on them 8. You didn't have got the second 8. You know what I mean? The double 8. No way.
You know the wickedest thing I can see Abs rubbing his head. Abs. Good.
He ain't survived. He's not going to be here end of this season, right? Because you're not going to get better. You're not going to get better than 2 opportunities to win the league. Flop them both. And then the 3rd season, when the team that's beaten you twice collapse, you're not even there. Like, this is it. This was your actual moment.
Because when you look at it, Liverpool have got a mad amount of points. Let's not get it twisted. I mean, you man lost 1 game. Do you know what I mean? Yeah. So you're on a run. The run is mad, yeah. But if Arsenal were 2 points behind you, I'll be like, you know what? And even if they finish behind you still, and you got, let's say you done what Man City done, the mad 19 whatever points, yeah, and they finish 1 point behind you, yeah, I'll still laugh because I'll be like, brothers. So a new people came and still finish above you. I'll still laugh, but I would say, you know what? I wouldn't be a tear out. Yeah. For Bans, the Bans has to run because, bro, Man City, you're second best in Man City all this time. And now you just found a new owner. Yeah. I will be bantering, but I'll objectively say I'm not going to be, the what's it called? The manager out team can't run. But what this man is doing this season, and as Abba said, with Man City dying off as well, you're not even challenging. This is the thing. You're not even challenging. This is what did I say at the beginning? I can't even call them challenges. This is not a challenge.
And this is the craziest stat as well, right? Because Liverpool have only lost 1 game. Arsenal have only lost 2 games this whole season.
Draw mentions.
Prem. They just keep drawing. Now, some of those draws are them coming back from the death, and some of those draws are them throwing the league away. And I actually think they've thrown the lead away more than they've come back from the death. So it's them. It's them having like a brain fart moment and just going, right? But unfortunately now, the manager's had too many seasons where they're having brain farts moments on them, right? And he's had long enough. He's had long enough. Because at this precise moment, he's out there FA Cup. I think he might be out of the Carling Cup. We don't know because Newcastle didn't expect them to get humbled at home this weekend.
They got cooked, but you know what? I ain't a betting man, but I don't think Arsenal are doing it.
Right? So, and then you're drawing yourself out of the league race as well. Because you always have to remember Liverpool have a game in hand. Right? That game in hand, whilst I still think it's still theirs to win, right? Okay, maybe they don't, but then get closer to them. Like, just get closer to them. And you cannot be 2-0 up. Throw the league, the thing away, almost lose the game, right? And then go, oh yeah, we're in the right space of mind to go challenge. You're not. You're not.
You know what's funny? Yeah? They've been, where's my camera? They've been going up, yeah? They've hit the top of their mountain, yeah? Not the top of the mountain, their mountain. Yeah? Which was last season or the season before, whatever it was, yeah? They hit the top of their mountain, and now we're doing this now. Yeah? He ain't going better now. Yeah? Man, like, what's his name? Turkey said it. It's only downhill from here. And he was 100% right. He was 100% right.
And that's why I wouldn't keep him, because this is it. I think he has won his race. This is the maximum he's ever going to get to.
Right, but say for instance, they were to sign a striker now. So somebody to say Victor Osimhen, So just say for instance now, if they were to get Victor Osimhen in now, would that change their chances?
I'm gonna answer this quickly, because it's Arsenal and it's the experience of Arsenal we've had. Something else will go wrong for them.
I agree. And you know, with Osimhen, as much as they need a striker, all that does is secure second, didn't it? That's what that would do. That would secure second. Yeah. Because let's not act like we ain't seen Arsenal with good strikers. As Albert said, something else is going wrong. They had Aubameyang banging bare goals. Something else is going wrong. Yeah. Now exactly. But exactly. So I came in and then
that is nasty, Sean. That is nasty.
Now all of a sudden, Saliba and Gabriel, he ain't looking as solid as what he was looking last season.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
or to the extent what them man were hyping up. And it's not actually. Let me not even do that. Actually, I won't do that. Them man were hyping it up with the Arsenal fans, but I'm not going to forget because I see it. There were even some other fans of other teams that were also coming up with things like, "Yeah, this is the best centre-back partnership in the world." Yeah, I'm not necessarily saying the best players because Van Dijk is obviously better than any one of them. But as a pairing, this is the best pairing in the world. Yeah? People are drinking the Arsenal Kool-Aid. Now all of a sudden, I'm seeing man get spun around and fall on his cheeks. Pause.
The seat drops on the pitch and that.
9. Yeah.
Let me have a bit of glory today in it. Yeah, a little bit of glory.
This is always worth a watch anyway. Look at this.
Yeah, it's worth the watch. Something positive, United.
Took 2 of them.
You know what I'm saying? The man are saying better than VVD. And...
So, Sean, you've posed that question to us, right?
Yeah.
What would you do in that situation? In this situation, as an Arsenal fan?
Me, I'd stay quiet. I wouldn't brag up. No, I wouldn't be boasting about nothing. And just for my manager coming out and saying, "Yeah, we won 1 FA Cup and 2 Charity Shields."
Oh.
Get him out of here.
He has to go. He has to go.
Exactly. I don't want no man posting about that.
You know what I'm saying? I said the ball, the trajectory of the ball.
The 2 Charity Shields as a trophy, and then the complaining about the football.
One thing I like about Amorim is that he just comes out and be real with it. Yeah, we're the worst team in history. All right, cool. Yeah, everybody knows it. I'm not even gonna BS. That's what it is, isn't it? This man, we're not used to the ball, brother. What? Nah, you're taking liberties, bruv. Nah, you need to come out of here, bruv.
You know one thing, I mean, you might can explain. You can possibly explain this to me. When was the transition from? I remember. I don't know if it was last season or the season before. I think it was last season. But there's a time I was on this pod saying, Man City are obviously the best team in the league, but the most entertaining team to watch is actually Arsenal. Like they play the best to watch football. I remember actually watching Arsenal thinking, wow, this football is actually really good. Do you know what I mean?
Yep.
How did
2 seasons ago.
How did the transition happen?
Because you know how the transition happened? You know how the transition happened? They allowed him to buy more and more players that he wanted. This is how it happened.
Yeah.
Because when he never had the players, when he never had the players, all the players that he wanted, he won a trophy, which was actually a trophy in the FA Cup. Yeah. Because we're his team. Some of Emery's man that was still there, they were more competitive. The football looked a lot better, and he actually was.
Xhaka was in midfield. Xhaka used to play well for him, actually.
Bro, that midfield of Xhaka, Partey, and Odegaard was killing it.
Yeah.
And then Xhaka left, and he replaced him with
Rice.
Havertz.
Well,
No.
No,
It was
Rice came
Havertz.
first. I thought
But
Rice came first.
but remember, Xhaka's role was replaced by Rice. Because remember, Partey wasn't playing when Rice first came. Rice was the defensive mid.
Yeah.
And then Havertz came into that. So it was Rice, Havertz, and Odegaard. That obviously didn't work. Then Partey came in, and Rice is now a number 8. Do you know what I mean? And now they got this Mourinho, whatever his name is. The useless the guy, the ghost.
Yeah, but ever since but you know what? See, ever since he's got his own players in the process like that he's wanted.
Does that not sound familiar?
You were with Ten Hag.
Exactly. The more Ten Hag started to get more of his players, the worse he got.
Unfortunately, yeah. The only difference is Ten Hag actually won trophies, proper trophies.
Yeah.
What did he won? 3 trophies, isn't it? He won. Was it 2?
Two. FA Cup and Carling.
Still more.
I keep saying Carling Cup, Carabao Cup.
But you will hear Arsenal fans talk, yeah, and they will look down on the Ten Hag because you've challenged. All right. But at the end of the day, if Mikel gets sacked tomorrow, we're just gonna see EFL Cup, FA Cup, and I'm just gonna look at you and see FA Cup and 2 Community Shield. Like, do you know what I mean? Yeah, I challenged, whatever. Who cares, bro?
Hey, this is funny enough, because that's what Obi was doing last season, if you remember, Sean. That was the smugness he had.
Who are you talking about?
Oh, the Arsenal fan, you know. The guy that disappeared. All of a sudden, Arsenal went and started losing.
So sorry, I don't remember them, man. They ain't been here for a long while.
Oh, yes. I mean, now all of a sudden, life is lifing for them, innit? They don't have a spare 5 minutes to come and talk about their beloved team.
Nah, it's diabolical. Anyway, let's move here. Before we go to LFC, I want to touch on just a quick little agenda, which is Chelsea.
I actually didn't watch any Chelsea game or even do
highlights. Oh, no.
So.
I didn't even watch it, but I'm on agendas. Today. Yeah, they're playing now. The 1-1 against Wolves at home. Yeah. Remember when they won the title race?
Yeah, it was a week. It was 2 weeks.
Yeah, it might have been 2.
Yeah, 2 weeks. Because we had a Chelsea fan come here. Said that if they don't beat Everton by 4 goals or more, he's gonna be disappointed. When they consequently drew 0-0, he disappeared. And I think they lost the game after that. Couldn't even get a WhatsApp message from him. Not even a little Happy New Year, bro. Completely disappeared.
You see this nasty team. You see why I've got my agenda with them, yeah? Imagine they recalled Chalobah from Crystal Palace. Yeah?
Oh, yeah, I remember that.
Midway through the season, they've recalled Chalobah just now, right? And guess what they said? Said, if you might want Chalobah back, yeah, run us 40 mil, innit?
Mm-hmm.
And I'm like, for a player you don't want. Yes. So you want to take the player and say, you man in the relegation, so you reliant on him now. But if you want him back, run us 40 M's. No. Keep him, bro. Yeah.
That's another PSR move because he would be a complete profit in it.
Yeah. But they're trying to run a jack move. Bro, this is like the first one is free. If you know, you know.
Actually, that doesn't make sense because they're trying to buy your captain as well.
In the same process. So they want us to basically pay for it. We're going to pay for our own trans. You know what I mean? Pay them the money. We're going to the same bank account. You know what I mean? Whatever to run us the.
Yeah, do you know what? That's actually, do you know what? That's fully that's disrespectful. So you run us 40 mil, then we'll give you back 40 mil plus 20 to get him. Because they're only offering 60, innit?
Yeah.
Guy called it, boy. Chelsea's still looking to buy players.
They're actually disgusting, you know. That's no. I'm glad you man said no.
They're nasty work, bro. They're absolutely nasty work. Long may the chaos over there continue anyway, bro. It is what it is. Because, bro, I'm looking at this table. They're not even top 4.
Yeah, they're falling out. They're what? They're 5th, actually, to be fair.
Yeah, I mean,
Man City are
if
coming back.
If they win this game, they should go back up there because Man City are really level points.
Yeah, but that's if.
If though. If.
Well, one is an if, and two, isn't that a game in hand as well?
What's that?
No, sorry.
There's no game in hand. This is the game. But then they're looking like, you know what's very worrying about them, man? It doesn't even matter if they're playing home or away. They're not literally right now. They're not one of them teams where you're like, oh, they're at home. Oh yes, that should be like what? It don't matter, bro. They can win or lose any game. They're moving like Tottenham. Just like, you know what I mean? You just don't know what you're gonna get.
But they had people coming on. Say again, they're very good with media. Clearly, they had people coming on saying that what Maresca's done for them has been very good.
But this is what you get.
Do you think he's been very good overall, or do you? I mean we're Chelsea in a hot mess in the summer.
They're gonna call me the nastiest of haters, yeah. But I'm sorry, but this is the Pep residuals. Do you know what I'm saying? When you've stood next to Pep, you get the default ratings. Other people have to prove themselves, but because you stood next to Pep for a little bit, you just get the default rating. Like Arteta got the default rating that got him a job, which he wasn't qualified for. Yeah. Maresca, same thing. No, because let's be real here. Ange Postecoglou, who's in a mess right now. Remember when he first touched down? Were they not top? And you know what I mean?
They were top for a while, yeah.
They were top, bro. They started on fire. Ange came into the league, they started on fire. Right? Look at him now. So for my man, I have to wait and see.
You see the thing is,
players.
See the thing is with Ange, he's got big injuries and they ain't getting the backing that them man are getting. That's only defense I have for Ange. But then again, sometimes it's his own stubbornness as well, because if you ain't got your top centre backs, why with the high line, bruv? You know it's not gonna work, innit? But
in fact, let's actually finish off on Tottenham and Everton. Let's talk about your boys, Sean.
My boys.
Yeah. Do you feel like I'm not even gonna say it again, but I'm not gonna lie to you, bruv. I was looking at that game and I did an Arsenal where I was like, cool, I'm gonna drop points. Because actually Brentford had quite a few chances. You know what? The game that killed me the most is against Nottingham Forest. I couldn't believe when Jota scored in his first touch. I thought you were losing that for sure. Right?
Yeah, that was Temekes's first touch as well, isn't it?
Yeah. And then that game was the game I thought you were losing. Brentford one, I didn't think at first you're even gonna struggle. Then I'm looking at the game and the way he's going, I'm like, yo, this is another tight game for you. Don't get me wrong, I'm not involved in any of the title race stuff. I'm just doing this for pure entertainment as a football fan, innit? Yeah. taking hate out of it and everything. Yeah.
But this is what you really want to say if you lot was up there, innit? But go on.
No, we're not. I don't need to.
I said if.
It's not even if. The reality hits harder, man. We're not anywhere close. Right? But I was watching that game and I was thinking, Brentford might have your number. And it was it 90th minute or 91st for the first goal?
Yeah.
Bruv. I said it to you personally. I was like, you man scammed another victory, bro. This is reminding me of them COVID season. When you think it's over, then these mans come out of nowhere and get goals. And it's always the players you're not thinking about that will get the goal. You had Origi do it for you a lot of times, and now it's Nunez.
Man, you're disrespecting Origi's name, yeah? But
I allow it. Don't even try and talk to me like he's great. Don't do that.
I bet you would take on Origi now, though.
No.
Oh, okay. Go on, carry on.
He didn't start for you, so it doesn't even come up, bruv.
But yeah, like it's like on your strikers. I tell you that now. If he was in your team,
we're not talking about my team, bro. Go back to
all
you.
Right, cool. Just carry on.
Being ultra defensive, bro.
I'm not being.
Did you think this game was going to be finished, or are you gonna lie over here and say that you thought you were gonna have it in the bag?
No, I never thought we were gonna have it in the bag, but the game's not over until that final whistle's gone. You know how much Liverpool games I've watched this season, bruv? And this near the dying end, the man have come up with a winner. And Darwizzy has come up with a winner. And other people have come up with a winner.
Now he's Darwizzy, you know, not Nunez.
last week he was like, send him to Saudi now. Now he's begging, boy. Now he's begging. Oh my God.
I forgot all about that bit, you know.
I don't like when I saw your message, yeah, what you were saying to him about the scam, the thing, yeah. I didn't watch the game, innit? But then I watched the match of the day, yeah. And yeah, Brentford had some chances, but these men had like 37 shots. Like,
yeah, we've had the most shots
for
a away team.
Like, it's not like they weren't peppering them. You kind of made it sound like they weren't peppering them. But
I think what it was
two scumbag moments and just hit.
You know what it was? Yeah, I think it was the quality of Brentford chances. Normally, they would take those, right?
Yeah.
Like, I think I can't remember what game it was that they were drawing at half time, and all of a sudden it's like they just got 4 goals out of nowhere. I think it was Southampton, right? And how clinical they just turned in the second half. When I saw the chances that Brentford had, because look, yes, they had 37 shots, but shots on target is 8-6.
Mm-hmm.
It was obviously 8 to Liverpool and 6 to Liverpool,
right?
And I was like, bro.
Okay, let's say, but quality of chance was big as well. Like Gapco, bro. That was an off-target shot, yeah, but that was a big chance. Bro. He should have scored that. Yeah, if Liverpool lost that game or drew that game, yeah, he'll be getting flogged. He'll be getting flogged. That was a massive chance. It's your own goal, bruv. You should be hitting the target there. Yeah, if that's Jackson or any of these men, yeah, they're getting cooked. Let's be real. That was a big. Or let me not even go too far. If that was Darwin Nunez, yeah, he'd be getting fried. You know what I mean?
You know what? But you know the difference is with Darwin Nunez and Gakpo in that position. You see it more often with Darwin Nunez missing than you see Gakpo missing. So that's how it would make you even more mad and infuriated when you see it. Exactly, bro. But the man come on, he was on point in this game, boy. It was.
Hey, should he have been sent off?
Behave yourself.
What's that?
Record?
That tackle. He had a yellow. He was on a yellow card, wasn't he? And then he made a horrible tackle on the defender, left his foot in. Usually that's a second yellow.
No, it really wasn't. Behave yourself. That's why you got a smile on your face.
No.
I can see the teeth coming out your head.
You see why I'm smiling? I'm smiling because I knew you were going to say it wasn't a thing. And you know what? I actually was meant to clip it and play it again here, but then it had a sign on it, and I was just like, nah, I don't want to get in trouble with
Quick, you ain't got the clip. Invalid statement, bruv.
Invalid statement. You know exactly what I'm talking about, brother. He left his foot on it. It's a dangerous tackle. Don't get me wrong. The game was finished at that point. The game was finished. It was 2-0.
Why are you worried about what's going on up the top there, bruv?
Nah, because I'm not going to lie, yeah. I didn't have time this weekend. But there's a lot of decisions from the referee that I just do not understand, right? And VAR not helping as well. Because there was two or three incidents in the United game. Obviously, Nunez had one in this game. I think Arsenal had a couple where I'm thinking I just don't understand the rules anymore. Basically, I'm got to the point now where I'm like, I just don't understand the rules anymore because I've seen people get sent off for less than this. But that's why I mentioned it. It was just one of those ones that I remembered because.
Yeah, but if you look at it, it wasn't the ball had just moved from where his foot had gone. It's not like it was super, super late. I can understand if it was maybe a couple seconds, brother. Yeah, he's got to go in. It would have been a red card. But certain tackles I've seen this season and I haven't been sent off. There ain't no red card because I've seen worse.
You and me both. I'll be honest. I don't understand what's going on. What's a yellow? What's a They've actually confused people that are in football.
There's no consistency, right? But
yeah.
It was a tactical genius, mate. Because he brought on 3 players and they all linked up for the last goal as well. Elliot, Chiesa, and Nunez for the second.
Actually, there's one question I have to ask you, right? It's funny enough, it is about Elliot. So has he been fit this whole time and he just doesn't want to use him?
No, remember he had a big injury. He was injured for a little while. He's come back. He's been fit for a little while as well. He's been playing in the cup games, but mate, I think it's about time you need to start putting him in now, mate.
Yeah, because I've seen the threads on Twitter from Liverpool fans saying this guy, I don't understand why he doesn't like him. I've never really noticed, so I thought it would be a good conversation or a good question to ask you.
The thing is, if he was to take him out for someone, it would probably have to be for Szoboszlai, yeah? The only problem is he hasn't got the legs Szoboszlai's got to get up and down the pitch, or as quick as Szoboszlai. So maybe he likes the intensity in which my man moves on the pitch, why he's not getting into the team, but I don't know. But I'd like to see him play a bit more.
Cool.
Fair enough. Boy. Anyway, let me quickly do the Palace. There's not much to say about this. It was actually, I could have fell asleep watching this game. Yeah. West Ham offered nothing. We scored that goal and just cruised until we got a penalty. Yeah. They had a 5-minute spell. Yeah, they had a 5-minute spell where they tried to put pressure, and I'm even being generous by trying to put pressure. All I mean is they passed the ball around in our half, but not actually in our box, from like minute 50 or 55 or something. Yeah, they done nothing, bro. They done nothing. Yeah,
bro. I saw Mateta control the ball, turn, step over and put the ball through the defender's legs. And I went, yeah, West Ham have no hope in hell, bro.
They're embarrassing.
This man turned into R9, you know, on them. Crazy.
Ever since he shaved his head and tucked the shirt in, I don't know what's happened to my man.
Bro, I don't understand why he's tucking the shirt in, bro.
Hey, this tucking shirt in thing there's something to it, bro, because Mbappe as well, bro.
Might be his power,
ever since Mbappe tucked the shirt in, he's become a serious player again. I don't know what's going on with the tucking of the shirt business with his French does. Might be a French thing, who knows? But yeah, man, the penalty, I mean, it was a soggy pen. He's lucky. Yeah, I'm gonna be real. Let's just be honest. That was a nasty pen. Like, he's lucky that went in, but you know what? He went in, innit? Yeah, he's on 8 goals, and Rasmus is on 2.
That was nasty still.
Brother, wait till you see his 1-minute video review, which I'm going to put up after this. So, yeah, whatever.
You know, like that. You know.
It takes you closer to top 10 as well. You're not too far off still.
Brother, this is after not winning in like 8 or something. I can't remember the number, but I know it's high. Yeah.
You've lost 7 games out of 22.
Mm-hmm. And most of them were in the first 10 games.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah.
You know, it looks funny looking at you lot on the table here, because the team above you has lost 10 and the 2 below you have both lost 10 apiece as well.
Yeah, it's because of those draws, isn't it? I remember at the beginning of the season you were getting quite a few draws where you should actually
they got
won.
9 draws.
Yeah.
I think you've got the second most draws in the league. The first being Brighton.
Mm-hmm.
But that's obviously the lack of goals, you know. You know what I mean? That's the lack of goal threat, which is also why certain teams can't challenge and they're just sitting there. And you end up with bare draws. That's what happens. That's the consequence you pay. You know, when your best players leave and you don't replace them.
Do you think you would be in this position though?
If we had Eze. If we had Olise.
No, you see selling Olise and selling whoever else you sold, yeah? Your centre back as well. Do you think you'll be in top position now?
With that summer, I expected to be battling, going to hell and back. Yeah, I expected to be hovering around that 16, 17. You know, just above the 3. Yeah, that's where I expected us to be marinating.
Yeah.
Right. but there's at least 2 imposters that are below us.
To be honest, there ain't no imposters below you. I think it's correct by the way the table is set out.
I'm not gonna lie to you. You know what? To be honest, as they always say in football, the league table does not lie, bro. They're not imposters. Games. They belong there. They belong there. This is where they belong.
Yeah, after 22 games.
Yeah, it's not imposter syndrome, bro. They belong exactly where they are.
I mean, speaking of imposters, we already covered the imposter Cogley, didn't we? We talked about it, man. Yeah.
No, we haven't talked about Tottenham.
Or imposter Cogley, but
we need to finish off on them. They're
yeah, bro. He went away to Moisey, you know. Got Moyes' first game.
Yeah.
Back home and that. Was it fresh home?
You know, he looked like he never left, you know.
You know what I mean? Huh? Man brought it back to 2005.
Bro, seeing Calvin Lewin spin all those players like that, I said, okay, they're finished, bro. They're finished.
But you know what's funny? You know what makes the what actually makes the defeat worse?
Yeah.
To me, it's the fact they finished 3-2 and not 3-0. I'll tell you why that's worse. He just showed that Everton are rubbish as well. Like, it's not like you got beaten by a good team. Bro, Everton almost fumbled it.
Yeah, they were 3-0 up at halftime. I can't even believe it got to 3-2.
Yeah, but look, they're both one's in 15th, one's in 16th. What do you expect?
Relegation 6 points there.
Yeah. One's in 15th, one's in 16th. Yeah.
Kulusevski's goal was good though.
Yeah.
He killed that nicely, but chipped.
Yeah.
But yeah, man. And then obviously Richarlison scoring doesn't make me laugh still. Of course he would score. This guy's been injured for how long? He comes back. And Everton is the team that you're gonna score against. Yeah.
Did you see the game afterwards? Apparently he did a lap of honor when all the other Tottenham players were getting booed to hell by their fans.
Which, I saw a clip here online. They're gonna call me toxic, but it is what it is. And I saw what's his name, Heung-min Son, clapping the fans, and they were abusing him. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
They were abusing him, and yet all these fans underneath saying, "After all he's done for Tottenham, this is how they're treating him." And I'm thinking to myself, what has he done for Tottenham?
He won nothing.
He won nothing.
I think they just happy he stayed.
All you did was show no ambition and sign new deals and collect money.
It's amazing how me and Kuda said the same thing, but said in a completely different context, bro. I said I think they're happy he stayed. Kuda goes, he showed no ambition and signed a contract.
He showed no ambition, signed a new contract every time. You done it last year, right? And when people are sitting there talking about after all he's done, no, he has no ambition, bro. Clearly, he's got no standards. He ain't got no standards. So he's you know what I mean? Whatever you give him, he's gonna take it.
No, in fact, to be honest, he's got a runners-up medal in the Champions League.
Raw.
That's all he's got.
Raw.
I'm sure he can display that in his. To be fair, with his trophy cabinet, he probably has that on display.
100%.
He's won something for his country, right?
We're talking about league, brother.
No. I'm just saying. I'm just trying to talk about the player as an individual because obviously we can't. There's no point talking about Tottenham. They don't have any wins. They have nothing to show for it, really. So
I don't know if he's won something with his country. I'm not too sure.
I thought he did the World Cup. Yeah, anyway. Okay.
The World what?
I think there's a competition that I can't remember.
I thought you were going to say the World Cup.
No, not the World Cup. No. No.
I'm thinking that you're gonna finish what you're saying. There, what are you saying?
No, I don't know. I think it might have been Olympics.
Korea playing against themselves championship.
It could be the Olympics. I'm not because I know
Olympics. Nah, they might want no Olympics, brother.
Do you know one thing? Because there was something that he had to basically.
No, it was
my memory's old.
You're talking about Asia Cup. I think
because if he didn't win it, I think he had to do was it military service for a year or something.
Yeah. He won the Asia Cup thing. So you had to actually
there you go. Imagine that's what I was trying to remember, bro.
The bro had to get as far away from Tottenham as possible to go and win a trophy. And to go to the other side of the world. Yeah, and take off that Tottenham jersey and live it in London. Yeah. To get that stench off you and actually managed to win something. Yeah, and then
he came back to sign a new contract with Tottenham. So there you go. Lack of ambition, as you said.
I mean, geez, man, London ain't that great, mate. I mean, come on, what we doing? What we doing? It's embarrassing, but you know what? Like I said, he gets what he deserves in it because he keeps signing new deals over there. So I have no sympathy for him, unless if he was getting towards the, the racism thing. Then yes, I would back him. But if he's just getting normal abuse, he can hold that. Sorry.
He hasn't been that good this season.
Yeah, the big chance.
He's been going down in quality. He's been going down in quality.
He was literally on the penalty spot, maybe even further, and he hit straight at the keeper. And this is someone with very good finishing.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
but unfortunately, I don't think the style of play, funny enough, it's too erratic for him maybe as well. And they're playing him off the left instead of down the middle because of the dominance I like this as well.
Them winger days are over, but it's peak for Tottenham. I mean, I see their fans crying, but I'm sorry, Tottenham. I don't know what they expect. What do they think they're going to be? I don't understand. Like, I'll banter Arsenal, I'll banter Man United and all that, yeah. But them are teams that used to win, innit? I can understand their fans being, you're stuck in the past or whatever you want to call it, yeah. But at least you got a past to be stuck into. What are these man even you crying about?
Carling Cup wins with
I mean,
who did they win it with again? Didn't they? Did they win? No, they didn't.
Ramos.
Yeah.
The Ramos.
And they handed him out afterwards anyway.
Yeah.
So
there we go.
There you go.
There we go, man. But I don't know, man. What else have you got?
No, I'm done. That's all the football.
I like where you guys are going because you're not even mentioning Man City 6-0 thing, but I'm a hater, so I don't care. I ain't gonna have to say that.
Above, who cares? Who cares? I didn't even.
The only thing I saw that I was disgusted by it was something about Phil Foden and saying that the sky is limitless or something. Someone said that, Darren Bent or someone.
You know what? Again, I'm not even interested, right?
After a game, now sorry, I'm going to this agenda. Find this, before the cut. Yeah, like imagine this Bray, the way he started. No. His Euros, stunk out the place. This season, stunk out the place. Yeah, the last couple of games he's now started to score, and we're jumping to, his potential is limitless. Shut up, man. Shut up.
Listen, I have started this train, this Foden Grealish hate train, years ago. It's starting to be clear to everyone just how bad they can be. So I'm not even talking anymore. But now you can see how the media are going to play this, right? Man City are in 5th. Oh,
Chelsea are winning 3-1.
Chelsea are winning, right? Yeah, okay, cool. Because I just see the table update, innit? So I was like, oh.
I see you pause. I was going to say,
right? They're in 5th place. They're having a shocking season. He has been shocking throughout the season. And if 1 or 2 games can change their minds and say, oh, he's unlimited talented, all right. Cool. Yeah, that means Grealish is also unlimited talent as well.
I forget the man they play for them,
Hello?
And that's 100 million.
But the City, I never like using the word fans when it comes to them, man. The City, whatever you call it, the refugees, because they're just a bag of refugees from other teams, you know what I mean? Former Arsenal fans, Chelsea fans, Barca, whatever it is, yeah? The refugees that support them will tell you, oh, but you want a treble, so what?
So more Calvin Phillips.
And then you ask him, okay, what was the moment? What was his moment in this treble? Yeah. What was the game? Like, oh yeah, that Champions League semi-final, Grealish really, got us through.
And the craziest thing about it is, right, it's like they've forgotten that they're all dick riders, let's call it as is. But they've forgotten, that they were dick riding Rodri throughout the whole Champions League group stages and everything. That whole season, Rodri. But yet, now like a season afterwards, it's like they're trying to rewrite history and say, yeah, but they've got a treble. Doing what, bro? Because I remember that season. It was all about Rodri. It's all about Rodri. And then obviously my man would come in in his last
Haaland
12
is
games of
scoring.
the season, of course. Haaland was there scoring a ridiculous amount of goals. He had nothing to do with Foden and Grealish.
Well, actually,
Nothing to do with them.
let me be nasty a little bit. Haaland was scoring a ridiculous amount of goals in the league and cups. But when he came to the business end of the Champions League,
Oh, yeah, it was
dry.
It was dry.
Yeah. It was all cute in the group stages, yeah. And then the round of 16, yeah. After that, it was nada, bro. It was nada.
And that's the thing. And
he's made another signing though, isn't it? Another striker, the Egyptian.
Yeah, Mahmoud, whatever his name is.
He's from Frankfurt. He's from Frankfurt. What team does he play for?
Frankfurt. Yeah.
You see, them man are hustlers. You need to be very careful with them. Let me tell you why. Yeah.
You've been hit by them, yeah?
Yes. Haller went to West Ham for how much? I think it's a substantial amount of money. Dud. Yeah. He revived his career at Dortmund, kind of. Yeah. We got stung by Jovic. Yeah. Also, PSG got stung. Kolomwani.
Bro, this man has the dossier on Frankfurt, you know.
Our strikers, yeah. I'm just putting it out there.
So I have watched this guy play, and funny enough, his name came out in what strikers could United buy and all the rest. And being a man, you know, great access to European football, I've actually caught this guy play quite a few times. Now, when I saw him play, in the 2 games I saw him play, he was mainly working off the left, right? And he had that Sancho look about him. So for me, I didn't think his ability was going to translate very well in the Prem. Because when you watch him play, he literally looks like Sancho, yet he got less numbers. So in my head, I was like, I don't know if this is going to translate. But the good thing is, he's gone to the best team to get away with that sort of, if it doesn't translate. Because in terms of attacking play, he's going to see the ball a lot, and he's going to see the ball in the right area. So you see if he's got talent. And 2, if it flops, no one will talk about it after a while anyway.
Oh, they'll say, yeah, but he's looking, he's got a Prem.
Like, don't forget about it.
He's got a Prem, you know what I mean? Yeah, Doki's a flop. No, but he's got a Prem, no?
So it's fine. It's absolutely fine. He's gone to the right team. Now, if he has come to United and flop, Jesus, we have enough.
Disaster. It's a disaster.
Yeah, we have enough. We have enough heat as it is.
Yeah, but the thing is, you can't hide amongst the other turds there.
Bro, like, you come to United as a player, yeah? You have to be carrying these man, yeah? They're always going to carry you. You know what I mean?
Because you're going to be highlighted.
Yeah.
Otherwise, you can go hide behind, say, Foden and whoever else is there, innit? Not saying Foden's the best option, but he can go. Who's he going to go into United and hide behind? Garnacho, Rashford.
Bro,
who else is
exactly.
there? Bruno.
But this is what I'm saying.
Yeah.
So he's actually got to the best team for
100 miles an hour, bro. Must say, yo, touch.
Yeah. So we'll see about him. I think they spent quite a bit on him, wasn't it? 70 to 80.
Yeah. And then they got a Haaland on the Suge Knight contract.
9 year boy.
Crazy.
This
PSR thing is actually taking these.
I'm actually quite happy about this Haaland deal as well, yeah, because there was always this weird rumor about, oh yeah, he might go to Madrid later, and I don't want that guy near us. Like, yeah, I mean, we don't generate that kind of thing. We're the type of team where do something, please. You know, I mean, we're a team like, yo,
no tactics. It's up to you.
Exactly, but we need players that can just create something for themselves. You don't need players.
I think I'll be your downfall if you was to sign him, because to have 2 players that don't defend at all, so you're 2 men down every time the ball goes over the halfway line.
Free.
But they were talking about
Vinicius doesn't defend that much.
No, Vinicius, he doesn't. But
he's better.
At least more than freaking Mbappe, blood. Jesus.
Yeah.
But Mbappe, the way he got whistled, I saw him running back of the week. I see him running back. I was laughing, blood. You know? I was like, yeah. Them whistles are hitting differently now, innit? This ain't PSG, dog.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? These men are shameless with the whistles. But yeah, what was I saying, man? Yeah, man. the Haaland, because his agent was coming to watch Madrid games, trying to do this funny business. Yeah, and there was all this whole talk about, oh yeah, you might have this what's it called, a buyout clause specifically for Madrid in his contract and all this nonsense. Yeah, and then obviously as soon as the Mbappe came, that all died because it's like, am I gonna play like this? Now man's like, yeah, sign me up, boy. 9.5 years.
I see somebody breaking down the contract. They're saying that
does the money increase? Or like
yeah,
what? Like,
the money increases.
Because he has to.
I think with the bonuses and that it works out, but I don't know how true it is because I just see them breaking it down in a discussion. Yeah, I think it works out to about 800,000 a week.
Yay!
That's insane.
But like I said, I just watched some people talking about it, breaking it down. I don't know how true it is.
What? I was going to say, because he's already on 600,000. So where on God's green earth was it meant to go to from that?
Yeah, I think with the bonuses and that, it works out to about 800,000 a week.
Do you think it's got a relegation clause?
Yo, Kuda, what is Vinicius and Mbappe on?
I have no idea, bro. I'm sure it's like 500 or 400 or something. You know what I mean?
You're trying to tell me Haaland is the most paid, highest player?
They ain't that much. Even Bellingham is on like 300 or something.
Yeah, I'm sure Mbappe's on about 500.
I thought he was, but I remember,
and because you remember he got a fat sign-on deal as well.
Yeah, I remember him taking a pay cut to join Madrid. Because Madrid ain't paying for PSG now.
The contract that he was on, bro. He was on the "we'll give you the Eiffel Tower" contract, bro. That was nasty word. And you know what's funny about that contract? This is my last word, and me being nasty as well. Yeah, it was still less than what Barcelona are paying Messi.
Yes.
And guess what? You know how the man was struggling to sign Dani Olmo? You know Messi's still in Barcelona's wage books.
Yeah, they owe him money.
Yes, they still pay him all now. So that comes out.
Him big money.
The money comes out all now. Yeah. And he's the guy that says, "Oh, I love Barcelona. Oh, this, that, and the other." Man are struggling to sign registered players, yeah. And you're still collecting the fees. Yeah? The down fans are like, "Oh yeah, Messi, he loves us." Bro, he's milking that club, bro. Oh now. And
Ronaldo could never.
And MLS, you know.
Yeah. Ronaldo could never and get away with this and have good publicity, bro.
It's crazy, bro. It's crazy. But it is what it is. Guys, we should have said this earlier anyway, but make sure that like button is pressed, subscribe, share, check out the reels. That's what they're called. Just
shorts, bro.
Shorts, you see. They're wassing the old man. Yeah, check out the shorts, man. Share the shorts, like them and all that good stuff. Subscribe. And we'll catch you again later. Peace.
Adios.
Bye.